HyphyGold is a homie from the Bay Area from California, and he was able to find a bunch of games, Nintendo Switch and 3DS games for the cheap, man. He got them for really good price, but the quality of games in there were great. I was able to convince him to sell me a couple of those games, a couple of which actually were kind of grails that I've been meaning. Not only Switch and 3DS, but Wii U as well. So let me show you guys what I was able to purchase from him, and starting off with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. He had it loose. This was part of the games that was in the tote bag at the very bottom of it. So when he showed it to me, I was like, bro, like, I have the box, I have the manual for it, send it my way. I do want to include it, CI being part of the 3DS collection. I do collect 3DS. Now the first half of this is a bunch of 3DS games that I purchased from him because I've been collecting for 3DS for a while already. It's, one of the videos that I had earlier on last year is my collection for 3DS. I did it with Mr. Wright Way, I did it with Gat Cognac, HyphyGold, and Lightsaber Samurai. So 3DS is something I collect. Glad to add that. Also glad to add Ever Oasis to the collection. I believe I already had it at one point. I can't find it at the moment. Might be in the box of other games. I said, you know what, man, just sell it to me just in case I can't find it. But Ever Oasis is something that I have now CIB as well, because I had the box, he had it loose, he added it to the stack, send me the games my way, and Ever Oasis, great game to have. Now the next one is Warioware Gold. Now Warioware Gold, a bunch of mini games. Warioware, you can't go wrong with it. It's just fun, bunch of mini games that you can play. This I did not have. You know how Wario World went up in GameCube. I don't want this to go up out of my price range at one point for the 3DS, so I needed it for the collection. He already had it sealed, I believe, so he sent that my way as well. Now this next game was a grail of mine that I've been wanting for a while. Yokai Watch Blasters White Dog Squad. This is a game that I've been meaning to get. It's just been kind of, prices are everywhere. Sometimes overpriced. Sometimes, I missed the fair price for them. This is sealed. This is a game I've been meaning to have. I do have the Red Cat Squad, and I've been meaning to add the White Dog to it to complete it. Now this is the heavy hitter here, but for what I paid for everything, I think it was a very fair price from the homie. Once again, I appreciate HyphyGold selling me that game. Now, aside from 3DS games, I was also able to get Wii U games, and the Crudes is one of them that surprisingly it's kind of up there in price as well. Wii U is something I kind of collect on the down low. I'm not actively collecting too much. If I find it for a good price, I'll get it, just because Wii U is going to be one of those consoles going to be kind of scarce to get the games, and the Crudes is a good one to add. The other one that I'm glad to add here was the Mario Sonic Rio 2016 Olympic Games. That's also a kind of scarce one. That's kind of up there in price also with the Crudes. I believe these are above $40, $40-50 I believe. So I'll try to put prices on there, but I'm glad to add the Mario and Sonic on there. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I heard it's a pretty fun game on the Wii U. I have it on the 3DS sealed. I believe I got it from Walmart for $25, but I wanted to have it for the Wii U as well. I heard it's a pretty unique game, and it's great to use the little gamepad with it. Now the other game I got from Hyphy was this, the Yoshi game. Yoshi Woolly World is another game that I wanted to have for the Wii U collection. I just didn't have it just yet. It's not that expensive. These last two games there aren't that expensive, but I wanted to add it to the collection just because, once again, it's Wii U. Collecting it on the low, kind of like the Vita, but actively right now I'm doing PS2 and 3DS. That's kind of what I'm looking at, concentrating on at the moment. Now this last one did not come from Hyphy, but it did come from Mr. Wright Way, Moko Friends. I did a trade with it. I was able to trade a Chrono Trigger. It was my third copy of Chrono Trigger DS CIB. I traded it for Moko Friends. Moko Friends, there's not that many on eBay that are there. They're the same price roughly. There's not that many on eBay, so I decided, you know what, the scarcity of Moko Friends, I can trade it for an even trade for Chrono Trigger, and I do have Chrono Trigger already sealed, and I have it another one, my play copy CIB. So I said, you know what, let's just trade it for Moco Moco Friends, which is basically the same price but just a little bit more scarce in my opinion, so why not? I wanted to add that. So once again, thanks again HyphyGold, Mr. Wright Way, for the trade. It was awesome and glad to add these to the collection. Take it easy.